This is the craziest filming experience I've ever had. So my husband recently bought me a desk. I'm sitting in front of a desk. Before it used to be like this little like coffee stand type of table, and you guys, I have a desk. Like, this is so crazy. I feel so official right now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. For those of you who are new here, hi, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button if you're into makeup or fashion videos. Today we are reviewing a brand new palette from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. It is called the Vivid Rose Palette. This retails for $45. Well, this is one of my Christmas presents from my husband, but it came early, so I told him it launched on Black Friday, and Give Me Glow, since they are a smaller indie makeup brand, they tend to sell out of things pretty quickly, and so of course I'm like, well, I don't want to miss out on this. So I said for Christmas, I just really want this palette, but of course I also want to review it for you guys before it does sell out again and you have to wait for a restock. Currently, as I'm filming this video, it's in stock, which is really exciting. I just love Give Me Glow, so I'm so excited to talk about this palette with you guys. I do have their original rose palette. I think the first palette I ever bought from Give Me Glow was their Summer Vibes palette, which I absolutely loved. And then yeah, so I have the Vintage Rose palette, which was their first rosy palette. I love this one so much. It's been in my fall favorites. I've done a review, first impressions, and I just, guys, she's so pretty. Like, if you like rose gold tones, this one is definitely for you. I love this for eyes and cheeks, but they came out with the Vivid Rose palette, and it's bigger and definitely a different color story, but I wanted to show you guys side by side so you could see them right next to each other, because I think it's important to see, because you might think some of them are similar. I'll also compare some of the shades you might think look similar. I haven't even compared them myself, so they might be, I don't know. So this is their original Vintage Rose, and this is their Vivid Glow Rose. This one is definitely more bright pink mauve-y tones, and this one has some green shimmers, green in there, so it's like rose golds, more terracotta shades. And this one's definitely more springy slash summer, and I feel like this one gives me more fall holiday type of vibe. So I love them both. I can't pick a favorite color story. I think, again, they just have different, you're gonna get completely different looks. But I am gonna compare some of the colors that might look somewhat similar while we have the palette open, just to look at it. So in the original palette, not original, but the Vintage Rose palette, you do have this kind of lighter pink shade called Blush Pink. And then in this other one, the new one, you have one called Split the Tea Rose. So there they are side by side. As you can see, the one in the newer palette is a lot brighter, is a lot lighter, I should say. Okay, so here they are side by side. This is the one from the new palette. This is the one from the Vintage Rose. So let me swatch those side by side so you can see the difference in the pinks. There we go. Definitely has more of a bubblegummy type of pink vibe going on with the one from the Vintage Rose. But there is a very bubblegum pink in the Vivid Rose as well, called Pop of Pink. So we'll do that one too. It's a little bit brighter, so you can see if that one, I feel like this one's much more like neon hot pink though, that it's not gonna be a dupe. So those two are probably way more similar than I thought they would be, but in person, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera, the one from Vintage Rose is definitely more of a blue based pink, and this one is more like red yellow-y base pink, much more neon. The only other colors I think that you might want to see swatched side by side would be the shade the lightest shimmer shade in the newest palette is called Pink Rose. I do have a whole live swatch video of this palette, and I give kind of my first thoughts on the formulas and the color story if you want to see more about that. So if you want to see full swatches of this palette, that would be the video to check out, and I'll leave that down below for you guys. I try to be as informative about a palette as I possibly can. There's so many palettes on the market, and I feel like us people who review makeup are constantly throwing out reviews on brand new palettes, and it can be really hard to choose. So hopefully me being as thorough as I can will help you make informed decisions on whether or not you really need a palette in your life, or if you can kind of hold back and say no. I know it's really hard to do, but you know, we've got to sometimes. So Pink Rose, it's this beautiful light pink, and this one though I think has a lot more, it's a lot more pink and golden versus this light color in this one. Like they're not the same at all, but it's just the lightest shimmers in each palette. I figured I'll show you because they're probably the closest. So this is from the new one, and this is from, I keep saying the new one, and they're not the same palette, but you get what I mean, right? So this one's from Vivid Rose, and this one is from the Vintage Rose. So the one from the original palette is definitely more of like a pinky champagne, and the one from the newer palette is more of like this gold pink beautifulness. All right, so I am so excited. Sorry, I'm doing this like with no brows and barely any makeup and pasty lips, but we're gonna use the palette now, and I am so stoked because I love this color. Sorry. Okay, it's getting really dusty up in here. Oh, I keep forgetting I have a drawer. You guys, I have a desk. This is insane to me. Okay, so we are gonna test out the soft base again. I have used Give Me Glow so many times, so I feel like I pretty much know the formula. It's basically usually really good. So we're gonna take a little bit of this and see how it goes. We're gonna just take some of it on the finger. This is like a really intense formula. It's very liquidy, and yeah, it's like under $2 on Shop Miss A. If you've never heard of them, you should go check them out. You can get some. The only thing I feel like that's missing from this desk now, to be more legit, is having like a mirror, like a standing up mirror, and then I'll feel, you know, I'll feel like a real YouTuber. A real YouTuber. Look at me. Look at me, Mom. I'm a real YouTuber. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Like, those people who like get so many subscribers on YouTube, oh my gosh, I don't know how they do it. Like, congrats to them. They're great. Some people are lucky and just have a video go so viral, I mean, that they just become, they gain thousands and thousands of people overnight, and I'm like, wow, that would be nice if that would happen to me, but I don't think that that's ever going to happen to me. I mean, if you want to help that happen, go ahead and share my video. Yeah, maybe we can go from there, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen to me. Like, that's just not my type of look. Honestly, I don't ever want to be famous though. I think being famous sounds horrible. I think it'd be so fun to collab with a brand though, but not be famous. Like, people be like, I have no idea who this girl is, but I like her palette. That would be my dream. Like, I don't care if you really know me, I just want to make cool makeup. I've totally bought collabs from people that I don't even know who they are, but I liked their palette they came out with. And I think that's fine. Like, you don't have to know everyone. It's just, you don't. It's a really big industry, so it'd be kind of crazy if you did. Okay, I know what colors I want to play with. I can't help it. I probably will do a 2 looks 1 palette too, so stay tuned for that. I'm sorry, I am very chatty today, probably because I am not going to work right now because we are shut down due to COVID. I can't see my family right now, so you might be in the same boat, and let's talk. Leave some comments down below. How is life going? Okay. So we're gonna start off with He Loves Me Not, this beautiful mauve shade. Again, I swatched these, so I'm so excited to use this. I might zoom you in a little bit. Just feel so secure in this table. That was also my Christmas present. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know if this base has dried down yet. That's kind of the negative. You do have to wait a little bit for it to dry down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love this shade so much. I know, like, I sound like ridiculous right now, but I really do love these types of shades so much. They're just gorgeous because, I don't know, I just love the mauves that are a little bit more grungier. Like, they're not too pink. They're almost like mixed with taupe. Those are my type of mauves, and the, like, this is kind of like that type of mauve. Which kind of reminds me of the Making Mauves palette from ColourPop. Maybe I'll pull that out and we can compare that at the end of the video. Blend it out like a dream. Honestly, I know this can build up quite a lot because I saw it in my swatches, in my finger swatch. Man, she was so pigmented, so I know it's possible. But I don't think I really want to build it up like too much because I really want this to be the sort of transition shade. Things are just so much easier with a desk, guys. This is insane. What have I been doing to my poor self all along? I will never go back to that thing unless this whole video ends up blurry, then I might have to. But holy cow, this has just changed my life. Like, not even a vanity or anything. This is so different. I love it. It's so easy. And I love the shadow too. Sorry, I'm like so impressed by my my new desk. I should do a review on my new desk. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. I should just review it because I'm very happy with this color. Very pretty. It almost matches my shirt, which is why I wore it, because I was like, this is kind of a mauve shirt. Do you guys do that too? Like, you match your clothes to your makeup, or am I just weird like that? Probably. I just feel weird, like, if I'm wearing a warm toned shirt with like cool toned eyes, like, it bothers me. So I try not to do that to myself. We're gonna go into Talk Dirt to Me, which is, again, another, it's basically like the deeper version of this, and I think these two are just gonna look so good together, and I'm just so excited. The thing with Give Me Glow mattes too, sorry, I should talk more about the palette. The thing with the Give Me Glow mattes is you do have a lot of kickback. I'm not saying their formula is completely perfect, although pretty close, especially the shimmers. Just wait till we get to those, because I think your mind will be blown. Hopefully mine will too. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful. I know I'm gonna regret like talking so much when I go to edit this. I might have to be like, forewarned, there's a lot of talking in this video, because do you guys like more talking? I feel like some people yes, some people no. Sometimes I do too, and sometimes I don't. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, guys. Like, I skip forward in people's videos, even on some of my friends' videos. I'm guilty, and I know you guys do the same in my videos, because I've seen the watch time. Sometimes it'll be like 20-minute video watched for 4 minutes average. And I'm just like, I must be so boring. But my videos are long, but I like to be informative. So I feel like that one I'm having a little hard time blending. So I'm going to take the first brush and just blend those two together. Like, it's just not, I don't know if it's the brush I was using. I'm going to take some of the original color first. Like, they're not blending together that amazingly. So I'm going to take, the colors are beautiful though. Oh, that is working though. I think that's helping, taking the original color and brushing it on top to help diffuse our situation. It's just really easy. That's something about this formula too, is if you build it up too much right away, it can get harder to blend. So I would say start off with a smaller amount. Okay, now what are we going to do? I think we're going to go into Flower Power, which is this hot purple. I would describe that as hot purple. Definitely more like, leans more of like a red, pinky purple. I just love the colors in this palette so much. I think they're so pretty. But I feel like Give Me Glow always has really good color. Like, that's a part of, I think, why I just love them so much, because they just make the prettiest color stories, and they make it just like, it just works. Like, if you look, like, these are almost the same color, so you could literally stick this in the crease, put that on the lid. Stick this in the crease, put that on the lid. So they make it like you don't have to really think too hard, which might bother someone who's really creative, but it doesn't bother me. I really like it. Maybe I'm just not that creative, but I really like it. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. I could stare at their makeup all day. I know that sounds really weird, but I could. I'm just smudging this under the lash line, so obviously I feel like any shadow works fine like that. There's only so many shadows you can use. Usually once I do my like 2 looks, 1 palette, I usually give kind of my final thoughts because I've used it so many times by then. I don't know who's texting me. Oh, I think it's my best friend. I don't know what that's for. Who you should follow her on TikTok because she is the funniest person in your life, and she just sent me. She's sending me TikToks. What is that? I will have to look at that later. I don't know what it is, but okay. So their metallics are very intense. They don't need help. They don't. But if I want it to stick better and be as intense as possible, I will use a glitter glue. But I'm telling you, based off of prior experience, they just don't need it. So I'm going to put the next glitter glue just because I really want them popping. And I mean, they're already popping. If you look at my swatches, you'll be like, yeah, that's popping. But yeah, it doesn't like need it. Like it doesn't need it. I just want it because super sparkly just makes me so happy. So happy. Okay. We're taking the shade that I am the most excited for, and I feel like it's the most unique in this palette. It's called Petal to the Metal, and as soon as I saw it on their page, like I was like, that shade is so pretty, and I want to eat it, but not really because that'd be weird. Cause I can look at that. Oh my god, zoom you in. I hope now it's blurry. Holy moly. I hope I'm not blurry. Oh, that is too good to be true. That is too good. Oh my gosh, you guys need it just for, I'm not even joking, this shade. Ooh, if they ever sell this as singles, girl, and you're not gonna buy this palette, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna need to buy this shade. Sometimes Gimme Glow does sell some of their shades as singles, but oh my gosh, this looks like glitter on my eye. So if you're not into like intense shimmer, you probably won't be that happy about it, but I am, which I knew I would be. I was like, this is going to be the prettiest shade in the palette. Like you could tell. When you know, you know. I immediately knew we were meant to be. Going into Guns N' Roses. I'm going to go into Pink Rose. I love this palette. Sorry, I just got onto a complete rant, but I love this palette. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think I for sure need to clean up under my eyes, but I think it's beautiful. This time I actually just used my concealer, or not my concealer, last time I just used this and it worked pretty well. Let's try again and see what happens. Watch it turn out awful. I cleaned it up pretty well last time, so I kind of want to test it out again. Test my luck. Why don't we? Ah! I'm still dropping stuff. I thought that having this desk would completely erase that, but apparently it did not. So that's cool. I did want to use this Hocus Pocus glitter from the ColourPop Hocus Pocus collection too, just because I think it looks so pretty. I think it's so beautiful. Okay. Like, I don't know if this is how you guys clean up your makeup. Probably not, but this is what I do. I think, okay, so Gimme Glow Cosmetics. I love using their products, their eyeshadow palettes for eye and cheek as well, just because they're big enough pans to actually dip your brush in. Like, sometimes you can say that about palettes, like, oh, this is a really cute as a blush or highlighter, but it's still really small pans, and sometimes it's just annoying to kind of dip your brush in there. But these ones you actually can with like no problem. So we're actually going to take this shade, the pink rosé shade, which is just a beautiful golden pink shade, and we're going to pop her like a highlighter. As my 2-year-old son would say when he's eating his favorite meal. I think he got that from me. Oh, I still need to do my brows. Look at those brows. They need help. Can you help them? Because I can't. Because I am horrible at doing brows. Oh, this is just so fun. This is a really beautiful color. I feel like almost any skin tone could probably get away with wearing this, except maybe very, very fair. Because there is a pink cast. Like when I look this way, I just saw a lot of pink. I'm going to take this Hocus Pocus glitter. I've never used it before, and it's called Amok. This is the first time I've never gotten to get to a product. I don't think this is available anywhere, unfortunately. But it's a really, really cool confetti type of glitter. Should we just... Okay, yep, that's what we're doing, because I just dropped some there. I was like, should we just put it under the eye? Yep, we are now. Oh, it's so pretty. I think it goes really well with this palette. I really wish it wasn't sold out. I guess I could try this purple eyeliner. I don't know how well it's gonna go. This is from Quib Best. And I don't know if it'll show up over top of like everything we got going on, but we'll try. Oh yeah, good. Okay, I haven't used this one for a while. I think the last time I used it in a video was when I did the Lilac You A Lot palette from ColourPop. My son might be crying, or he's told my husband something that sounds like he's kind of crying but complaining. He's gonna be 3 in January. I'm so excited for Christmas with him. I feel like it's the first year that he's like gonna really kind of understand what's going on, and I'm just like so excited. I'm gonna put Worth the Hype mascara on from NYX. I'm gonna put some eyelashes on. I keep forgetting about my brows because who wants to do those? Okay, so my brows grow down, so that's why I don't want to do them, because they grow down. And like they're just the most annoying brows in the world to do. Here we go with the brows. This is like my favorite brow pencil ever. This is from Midas Cosmetics. It's called the Crown Brow Pencil. It might be on sale for like a really good price right now. She's been doing good sales for Christmas. I'll post it down below. I am an affiliate and I do get paid a percentage if you use my code GLITTER. If it's on sale, you can't use my code anyways. But it's honestly my favorite eyebrow pencil because it's the perfect in between soft and creamy. This Lime Crime Freckle Pen. It's honestly my favorite Freckle Pen. It's just the easiest to use. I use it to like recolor my mole. And then put it wherever I want, obviously. That's the point in Freckle Pens, right? I actually do have quite a bit of freckles, especially in the summertime. But you know, once you put foundation on, it kind of goes away. Okay. Obviously, we gotta put eyelashes on and lipstick, and then we're done. We're done, and then I can just take it all off. I'm gonna use this lip liner. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't old. It's from Jordana, and it's called Silver Lilac. I just thought it'd kind of go with this. This Lime Crime liquid lip called Prairie. It's just like this light pink. Hola.
He wants to take a bath right now.
Probably because I'm up here.
No.
What'd he get?
Hey Jacqueline, come show your mommy.
Mommy, I know I've got bomb.
You got a bath bomb. Where'd you go?
Walmart.
You went to Walmart?
Walmart.
Oh my
And
god.
why do we go to Walmart?
Mommy, I buy a bath bomb in store.
No! You bought me bath bombs too for Christmas?
Yes, he did. He picked them out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's not why we went to Walmart.
Well, now I know all my Christmas presents.
He's trying to give them to you right now. He's like trying to take them from me and run them upstairs.
Is that why he was? Is that why he was crying?
Yeah.
I was like, he's crying about something, but I don't know what's going on.
Because I wanted to give you your Christmas gift. Crossword.
Thanks, honey.
I will use two bath bombs.
You only need one.
Only use one bath bomb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use these lashes from Shop Miss A. These ones are called the Alexis lashes. That shimmer is like so beautiful. I really love how this look turned out. It's really cute. Like, I like it. 5 years later, here we are. Here is the finished look. Sorry, I keep looking into the monitor a lot. It's because I'm in a new area. I'm not used to having this huge desk in front of me, so I kind of want to see if like the lighting is okay with me this far away from the camera, and if, I don't know, just trying to see if I'm even in focus or not. But I am pretty excited. Okay, I love Give Me Glow cosmetics, so of course I would recommend this palette if you enjoy it. I don't know if it's the most user-friendly if you're like brand spanking new to makeup. I feel like if you're average with makeup, like you've tried multiple formulas in your life, I feel like you would be fine with this. I just feel like the matte, sometimes if you use too much of it at a time, you can run into the issue of trying to blend it out a little bit nicer. But the nice thing about this was when I did take the lighter shadow on top of the darker shadow, it helped just create this kind of flawless look, flawless blend. Whereas when I've done that sometimes with other shadows, it's like the lighter shades just still turn muddy. For instance, when I used the Raw Beauty Christy palette from ColourPop, that happened, and I don't know why. But I think it's beautiful. Something I didn't talk about was the outer packaging. They honestly look pretty similar. The flowers are different colors, and that's almost about it. That's almost about it, to be honest. But obviously one has more shadows, so you're gonna know which one's which right off the bat. I think they're both beautiful. There's not one that I recommend more than the other because I love this one so much. But I also think I'm going to love this one so much too. Oh yeah, I said I would show you the ColourPop Making Mauves palette real quick. Favorites from ColourPop. And this is also kind of like grungy-esque tones. And I feel like if you only like the kind of grungy mauves of this, you could maybe get away with just buying this one. But if you, I mean, the palette as a whole is really, really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. But I can do like, I'll hold it up. So there you can see, it's definitely kind of taking on this quad right here, which is my favorite. Again, I don't think I could really dupe that shade right there. It's a lot more purple lavender than any of these shimmers. The shimmers are great in this too. But I don't know, I just really love this. I feel like there's like two colors that might look a little bit similar that might like match up. So basically the two mattes. So He Loves Me and Talk Dirty to Me. And then there is Big Moves and Big Fig. Yeah, I feel like those four are pretty similar. So this is the Give Me Glow, and this is ColourPop. I do like the Give Me Glow more. It was much more pigmented though, and it's more pinky toned. I like the Give Me Glow better. And here's the Give Me Glow again. Worked perfectly, and here's the ColourPop. So I do like the Give Me Glow a lot more. I mean, but what I'm trying to say is if you're not too sure about spending $45 on 4 colors that you're really into, like if you're really only into the last 4 colors, you might want to pick this up to see if these tones really are your vibe, if you really like the way they look against your skin tone, and then maybe think about picking this one up later. But I think it's gorgeous. I love the color story. I can't wait to create more looks with it. I'm really excited to use it, and Give Me Glow will forever remain one of my favorites. They're one of my favorite indie makeup brands ever though, and if I like owned everything from them, I wouldn't cry about it. Like, yeah, I love them. I love them a lot. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye. I need to just stop.